Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Kat. I'm back with another video. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos. I know one about Master P and Romeo. That was a little bit triggering, and also my viewpoint on Real Housewives of Potomac overall, because it has been a lot of ignorance going on that show. But this particular video is going to be talking about the Tory Lanez case. When it comes to that case, I know it is like a lot of confusion going on, from the slut shaming that they're doing with Meg to Kelsey all of a sudden having amnesia about what actually happened when it came down to the shooting, to like the DNA that's conclusive when it comes to Tory, and just a few other things. But I'm gonna just go ahead and just kind of like start from the beginning. I may end up being out of order eventually, but whatever. It just, honestly, it kind of was annoying how the case at least started, right? I just found it very ridiculous that it started with slut shaming Meg. Right, her humping the baby, her humping Tory and some dude, named Ben Simmons or whatever the case may be. I found it ridiculous that that's how they wanted to try to justify what happened with Meg. Okay, and I'm team Meg. At the end of the day, Megan was shot. At this point, who it was, I don't know, but I know it was between Tory and I know it was between Kelsey, because Kelsey kind of made it really look like she truly had something to do with it or cover up or whatever the case may be. But so sorry, man. That's just what I'm at with it. I'm team Meg regardless, no matter what. Meg humping on whoever she was humping on does not give justification on her being harmed in that way, her being shot. She really could have lost her life if she wasn't shot in, her foot. It could have been anywhere else on her. She could have lost her life that night. And that does not get in her humping on whoever does not justify her being shot at the end of the day. It doesn't. Okay? And with that being said, if we're going to sit over here and slut shame Meg, why not Tory? Why not Tory? Okay? At the end of the day, he humped on two best friends. He humped on two best friends. He knew they were best friends, and he still chose to do that. Okay, and if it is true that night he felt like that was the time, well, them being intoxicated, that was the time for him to sit over here and try to blurt out that he basically humped on both of them, he has every right to be held accountable for that. There's a time and place to sit over here and be able to, bring out that kind of news or that kind of information to two best friends, at least in this case. There's a time and place for that. I'm not getting why the main focus was on Meg humping on whoever she was humping on, when Tory was sitting over here humping on two best friends, and there is nobody saying anything about that. There is some, but mostly like the one with common sense is sitting over here thinking this way. If we're gonna slut shame Meg, let's slut shame Tory, because he humped two best friends. It makes no sense. He humped two best friends. No matter what, it does not justify Meg getting shot. It doesn't. Which leads to Kelsey. Her doing immunity and her sitting over here backtracking her statement from September, 3 months ago, is showing that it could possibly be a cover-up for Tory and honestly for herself. To me, she's making herself look like she really did have a part of what happened that night. And I don't know with Kelsey, if it's really about the fact that Meg humped on Tory, granted, you have every right to feel upset, to be upset. Because if it really was the fact that Meg humped on Tory while you were sick or whatever the case may be, I would definitely understand why you would be upset. However, do not sit over here and ruin your life by sitting over here lying under oath in court about what happened that night to cover you or Tory. Be honest with it. Let us know what's going on. All of a sudden you have amnesia about what the hell happened when it comes to the shooting, but you remember everything about what happened at the party. We don't care about the party. We don't care about the party. We don't. Even when it comes to AJ, being on the stand, being a witness or whatever, we don't care about the party, y'all. We don't care about the party. We care about who the hell shot Meg. That's what we're caring about. This party is not helping us understand or figure out who shot Meg. The party is not giving anything. That does not matter. That does not matter. So Kelsey, you can sit over here and you can remember everything you're saying about everything that happened about the party, but you can't remember what the hell happened when it comes to the shooting. Make it make sense. And you want to sit over here and do immunity. You want to sit over here and mess up your chances of being free, because the court has reminded you, if you are lying, you can get in more trouble. You can get in trouble for sitting over here lying under oath. Especially when you done already made a statement 3 months ago basically saying that this man tried to pay y'all off, and on top of that this man shot Meg. You even had a whole text message sent to the bodyguard or somebody that Tory shot Meg. And now you get on the stand and you're talking about you don't know what happened, none of this and that and the third. I want immunity to cover my ass. Kelsey, you don't need to ruin your life behind Tory. Because keep in mind and remember, just like Meg sat over here and humped on Tory while you were sick, Tory humped on Meg while you were sick. Tory don't care like that. And this is not his first rodeo show showing that he don't care about women like that. It's not. So Kelsey, you are really treading on thin ice when it comes to this situation. And I don't think you really realize that you can really get in some serious ass trouble behind this situation and what you're doing on this stand. I feel like this whole case has not been taken serious, because how in the world can a juror actually be in the same facility as Tory Lanez? How did that happen? And now the juror is under investigation. How did that happen? In the same elevator, I believe. How did that happen? They are not taking this, to me, they're not taking this situation serious to me. Because they should have took proper precautions to make sure the jurors is specifically at a certain place. And I feel like it would just be more on point. More on point with what they have going on. This is a serious case. And I don't know, I feel like at this point, when it comes to the lawyers, or when it comes to it just seems like it's just like a quick check for them, because this is a big case for a lot of people. But y'all need to take y'all crafts seriously. because it's a serious matter. Somebody got shot. We're not caring about what the fuck happened at the party. We're not caring about who Meg Hump. We're not caring about none of that. We want to know who shot Meg. And as far as the gun being, as far as the DNA, Tory's DNA not being on the gun, that was labeled inconclusive. So it's not really a set in stone result when it comes to that. They're still pretty much doing more tests on it. So it's not really necessarily like his DNA absolutely not on the gun. They're still doing more research on it. That's pretty much what it is with that. So I'm not caring about that. Tory is still on the list. It's still a suspect in my eyes about on shooting Meg along with Kelsey. Because at least Kelsey is like giving herself away on, okay, either she's doing a cover up, she's covering up for herself and Tory. And it's not worth covering up. It's not worth covering Tory up. He don't care. He don't care. He humped on both of y'all. He don't care. That's how I see it. And also the bodyguard being missing, that was scary to me. I hope he's okay. I hope at least that, you know, he is just like somewhere, you know, and not 6 feet under anywhere. But that was scary to me, like, because it's kind of showing like, yo, like they are really going out their way to make sure, you know, certain things is continuously being covered up, certain things is continuously, you know, not being brought out to the public when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this case. And it's kind of bothersome. On my end, will I say that Tory will probably get off? Based on how it's going, it's probably looking like it. Because like it's so much confusion going on with this case, and then too it is just so much of like extra shit that we don't need to know about. Like we want to get to the meat and the potatoes about it. We want to know once again who shot Meg. That's all. That's what we want to know. And it's not giving like seriousness to me, and it's also not giving, you know, like that he's probably gonna be guilty. It's not giving that to me. But I will say, regardless, no matter what, Tory is still a suspect to me. Kelsey is still a suspect to me. Kelsey is stupid. Kelsey has no substance. Tory has no substance. I'm sorry. I don't care. This is not Tory's first rodeo when it comes to being idiotic, when it comes to abuse. He has shown that a plethora of times. And in my eyes, he will forever be looked at to me as somebody that was involved in shooting Meg. If Meg really did sit over here and tell Tory that his music was trash, and we already seen examples of how he is ego driven and how he sits over here and, you know, acts up and show out if somebody pretty much don't bow down to him, I can believe that he probably sat over here and shot Meg. That's how I feel. A lot of people wouldn't feel, a few other people wouldn't feel that way. That's fine, that's their opinion, you know. I'm getting to a place where I can always, you know, get probably where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, agree to disagree, you know. So it is what it is. Yeah, it's just looking like that Tory will probably get off. It's probably looking like that, because in this case they're worried about what all was said and done at the damn party, and the shooting didn't happen at the party. Y'all want to sit over here and let it be known that Meg told Kylie Jenner, you know what I'm saying, that she's glad that Kylie is cool because she thought Kylie was a lame. Kylie probably is a lame. Coming from a lame, Kylie probably is a lame. Probably was. She might be cool every once in a while, but overall, I feel like she probably might be a lame. We're not worried about that. We're not worried about that. Everybody was intoxicated that night. I'm not worried about how many drinks Megan had. Everybody was intoxicated that night. She's not the only one that had drinks. Clearly, obviously, she's not the only one. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this situation. It's going nowhere for me. It's going nowhere for me. People doing cover-ups. People going missing. People, want to slut shame to try to do justification, and they're doing some slutty behaviors themselves. I mean, it's not getting nowhere. But I am Team Meg. I do feel like Tory or Kelsey shot this woman. No matter what, she got harmed. It's documented. Bullet fragments in her foot. It's documented. We want to know who did it. It's confusing and it's annoying, and it's really not gonna go nowhere. I don't know. I believe this was like day 6 of the trial, and it was just really just mostly, her hairstylist EJ, once again had him talk about the fucking party, I mean, in my personal opinion, why was he there? We've already got a notion of what kind of probably happened at the party. We get it. We got the notion. Bring people up that was actually at the damn shooting, that would actually answer the questions and not backtrack, causing theyself to damn near probably get jail time theyself. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. They're saying that they will probably reach a verdict by Thursday or Friday. So we're going to see where that leads us. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's probably going to get off some kind of way. But they're going to reach a verdict Thursday or Friday. And all I'm going to say is that I will be worried about Megan's mental health when it comes to this situation. Because there's a lot of people overlooking the fact that she literally actually got shot. And they're looking at the fact that she lied about having sex with Tory. And, lied about the first report. And I feel like just due to the environment that we're in when it comes to black people and, police brutality, I can understand why she would want to sit over here and just say that she stepped on glass. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people are looking at her as a liar instead of understanding why she even said that in the first place. She wasn't trying to put nobody in jail. She wasn't trying to go to no court. She wasn't trying to do none of that. Keep in mind, when it comes to this case, she didn't get this ball rolling. The people versus Tory Lanez. So therefore, that means, you know, the DA are the ones that wanted to do this case with Tory. Meg had nothing to do with getting that ball rolling. And it's just so sad that they are sitting over here, like, continuously calling Meg a liar, continuously trying to come at Meg the way they are coming at Meg. And then, you know, for her boyfriend Party to make a statement saying that he's embarrassed for finding out, you know, through the court that her and Tory actually had sex. Yeah, I understand you're upset, but your girlfriend needs you. At the end of the day, your girlfriend needs you. I don't even really look at the comments like that really anymore when it comes to Meg, but I just know for a fact that there is a plethora of people going in on her. I can only imagine how it's going to be when they reach a verdict, and it could be a big possibility, and it could end up being to where Tory is guilty. I can only imagine how that's going to happen and what that's going to do to Meg. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. But I don't know. It's not really looking like he'll probably be guilty. I don't know. I don't know what they think they're doing with this case. It's too much extra shit going on. But you know, I don't know, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see about this one. We're gonna see about this one. But yeah, man, Team Meg, I truly hope that, you know, she is somewhere just really trying to, you know, gather herself during this whole situation, and especially be able to gather herself when it comes to the verdict that's supposed to be, I think, Thursday or Friday. It's just sad, man. Kelsey is trash. Kelsey is trash. Behind a man that cares so much about you, he humped on your best friend. But okay. Okay. But yeah, y'all drop y'all comments down below. Y'all just let me know whose side y'all on, or like, you know, what y'all expect the verdict to be. Once again, it's supposed to be Thursday or Friday, I believe. So just let me know what y'all think the verdict is gonna be. And yeah, and also like and subscribe to my channel. I think the next topic I'm gonna talk about is Master P and Romeo. That was a pretty deep one, I feel like. And also you know, my Real Housewives of Potomac overlook. But yeah, man, y'all just like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about you know, Tory Lanez case. And I'll get at y'all next time. Alright, peace out.